Valdez Family Vlogs, Texas GT, Tony the Rock Fam. I'll be starting in just a few moments here, guys. That's too loud. Sorry, guys. I can't hear it myself. So, here, let me... I'm gonna make sure this is not too loud, because... Okay, I'm trying to adjust the volume here. If it's too loud, then you can... I'm trying to adjust the volume correctly. Okay. And hello and welcome everybody to the stream. Sorry about the really loud noise, guys. If it's too loud, just I was trying to figure out the intro music, and sometimes it takes a long time to get that straight. So I do apologize about that, guys. Much love and light. I hope everybody's having a great day and a great time. Sorry to hear about that, TJ Smith. Well, I'm sure you'll hit 2K or hit 1K again here in this stream. Hey, Earth Angel, what's going on? Hey, Cynthia Downs, what's going on? Purple Gang's in the house. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much. Yeah, I have no idea, guys, why that was blaring so loud. That doesn't make sense to me. I was trying to adjust the volume. Sometimes the mic is more sensitive than I thought. I was actually playing it straight off of my computer into this mic, and I thought it wasn't going to be having that issue. Hey, look, it's Life with Ankylosing Spondylitis. What is going on, my friend? Much love and light. Thank you so much for joining. Alrighty, you guys. Saw that. 18 people watching. What's going on? Hey, Ghost Mode. Hold on. Some new person just subscribed to my YouTube channel, which is awesome. Thank you so much. We have Rona Halcombe. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate your support. All right, you guys. We have Tony the Rock Fams, Life with Ankylosing Spondylitis. We have TJ Smith, sorry. We have Earth Angel, Kim Fitzgerald Rock Fam, and the Sharpshooter just tweeted this out, so I know they've seen it. Texas GT, Earth Angel, Purple Gang, and the Haunted Explorers. Oh, awesome. Blue Wrench Group. Yeah, Blue Wrench of people are awesome, guys. All right, let's see. Currently, I'm at 2,070 subscribers. I'm 30 away from 2,100, which is awesome sauce. Thank you guys so much. Much love and light to you all. Guys, make sure you share this out on Facebook and Twitter. That's really the only thing I ask here on my channel, is that you support me on social media. Share this to your community post. I do it for a lot of you guys. I just try to share the love whenever possible. I was here before y'all. Oh, hey, Chris the Ghost Hunter's in the house. What's going on, man? Hey, Lynn Hyde, what's going on? Hey, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Life with Thank You, Licensing Spondylitis. Thank you so much, Tony Rockfams. I really appreciate it. Awesome. Thank you so much, TJ Smith. Sweet sauce, you guys. All right, so we are going to do the Paranormal Call-In Show tonight. I want to hear from some new people. I want to change it up and hear from some new people tonight, but I will continue to shout out while we get some people going here in the audience. It's slowly getting a few more people in here. I felt weird sharing this on my Facebook. I never used my Facebook really. Oh, hey, Jeffrey Freyer, what's going on? Frenier, what's going on? Sorry, I messed up your name, buddy. What's going on, Jeremy? So awesome to have everybody here with me tonight. Welcome to my haunted house. This room had a person die in it, and her name was Janet, and she actually confirmed her name on my spirit box when I did spirit box sessions in my home. And this house has been the site of a lot of paranormal activity in the past and the present. And I wonder, that's why I have the meter out tonight, because I'm always curious to see what I'm going to catch. I've caught apparitions moving behind me with the door open. I've caught stuff moving around by itself, like my blinds on live streams. So definitely should be interesting to see what kind of activity is coming in, because I know there's a storm coming in. So it's going to be definitely interesting. Right now we have 19 people watching. I really appreciate it. Let's see here. We have Kim Fitzgerald, Rock Fam, and the Sharpshooter in the house. Welcome, Sharpshooter. Much love and light, bro. Right now I got about 17 people, and I only see about 7 or 8 in the comment section, maybe 9. Hey, Jenny Merseth is in the house. Welcome, Jenny Merseth. James Esquada, what's going on? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for dropping by. I have a story. When I was 16 years old, I was ghost hunting in Indiana, ghost hunters, and I was chased by a horrible image. I was chased by a horrible image that still haunts me to this day. Oh, yeah. I've been in your shoes there, ghost hunter. Yeah. That's pretty scary. I've been in that situation before, ghost hunter. Or, sorry, ghost mode. It will not let me support no one. It keeps showing me a 503 error code. Well, why is it doing that? Do you know? Yeah, it's probably because you supported too many channels, and YouTube kind of put like a little block saying, hey, you supported your maximum amount of people that you're allowed to support, and it won't let you do it anymore. Awesome sauce, guys. 20 people watching, or it says 18 on my side. So I really, really appreciate that, guys. Hey, thank you so much for posting my Patreon, James. I really appreciate that, man. Guys, I have currently, I think it's 7, 8 patrons now. Maybe I'm wrong. Hold on. I have 9 patrons right now. So I'm going to do a list of all those patrons and give you guys a little heads up. Let's see. Let's get a full list of all my patrons. Okay. So right now, guys, I have Catherine with a $10 pledge. We have Native Grammy, Creators Alliance Joker, We have Herman the Great, Chris the Ghost Hunter, the Sharpshooter, Mom's Home Sweet Home, Broken Angel, and Kim Fitzgerald Rock Fam are all of my patrons, guys. Please make sure you are supporting them. All right, we got some people sending this out on the tweeters. Awesome sauce, you guys. I'll make sure to... Oh, cool. Let's see here. Sweet. And all right, so I'm definitely checking up. I have 17 people in the house. Thank you so much. Don't show love to others. Blocked. Awesome. Thank you so much for smashing the like button. Oh, so many. Can you support? So how many can you support? Any idea? I think max is like 2,000 people. I think that's the number, but I could be wrong. Yeah, Jen's Journey's Broken Angel, Kim Fitzgerald Rock Fam, James the Sharpshooter, Herman. We have Creators Alliance, Chris the Ghost Hunter. We had a new one last night. I'll read it again. Native Grammy and Catherine Avery. So thank you guys for all of the patrons. That's 9 of you guys. That's awesome sauce. Alrighty. Hey, do you like stuff? Of course I like stuff. How you doing? Do you like stuff? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate your support. Hope you like this stream. I hope everybody who's new and has never been here before, make sure you're allowed to make sure you like it, subscribe if you haven't already, and hope to continue seeing you in the future. So definitely welcome to my channel, and I'm glad you're here. And remember to always keep it spooky. We got Tara, hashtag Free the Sharpshooter Cope. We have Kenneth the Kentucky Fam in the house. Hey, what's going on, Paranormal Fan 11? What's kicking, my friend? Sharing Ricky's vlogs. What's kicking, fam? Awesome, 22 people in the house. Much love and light. Guys, please consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. All right. Guess personal and then, let's see. Not sure, Cynthia, John. Cynthia is asking why you disabled the like and dislike. I have my reasons why I disabled the like and dislike. A lot of YouTubers are starting to do it now. And it's almost irrelevant to have the like and dislike because it just lets people be rude and troll your channel. I'm not going to give the trolls power, and they thought they were getting power by throwing up the like and dislike, so I'm not going to do it anymore. At least until I notice things settle down, and then I'll have it back up eventually. We have Kenneth the Kentucky Fam. What's going on? Hey, Nicholas Hello Outdoors. Won't let me post your post to Instagram. Huh. You could always screenshot it and share it with your Instagram and tell people to go and check out the channel, I guess, or tell them that I'm live. And that's one way you could definitely do it. All right, let's see. Just checking things real quick. Looks like we're back on here. All right, so let's see. I gotta change the thumbnail for this, and I can do it while I'm still alive, which is pretty cool. I found out a way to do it on the mobile. It's awesome sauce. It just went way too far. So what are you guys doing tonight? Anything exciting? Any people going on any ghost hunting trips? Or let me know in the comment section. Unfortunately, I'm using Hangout, so I can't see the comments go up on the screen like I can with OBS. Let's see, did I miss it? No. I have a custom thumbnail for this stream. Yep, here it is. All right. We have John S. Tucker. What's going on? Thank you so much for joining. Tara, the hashtag for the Sharpshooter Cope. Gino's Bizarro Ghost, what is going on? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. Hey, Leon Ladybug is in the house. Thank you guys so much for coming by. James Esquada, you're working. Awesome. Yeah, I just got off work not too long ago. Yep. I'm going to check emails and Twitter, make sure everything's working properly. It looks like everything's good. All right, so the call number is gonna go live here very, very shortly. We do have 23 people in the house. I do appreciate that. So the call-in number to share your scariest paranormal stories, watch Rosemary's Baby for the first time, in the mood for more spooky stuff. It's funny you actually mentioned Rosemary's Baby because that was directed by Roman Polanski, who was at that time married to Sharon Tate, and Sharon Tate was actually pregnant during that time, and he refused to scare her by putting her in that movie, so he chose another actress. And that's around the time that she was murdered by the Manson family, which is just about 40 yards away from where we just were last Saturday at the Omen House, which was absolutely incredible. Just in Time Prepping is in the house. Thank you so much for joining. Make sure you leave a comment and like a video so it sticks. Lost a lot of people today, 10 I think. Wow. Yeah, I've been up and down too. Good to see you. Jason Fire 5 Dinger. Oh yeah. I've seen Jason in there before. That's awesome. Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, she was married and was having Roman Polanski's baby. It was going to be a boy, but unfortunately, that kid was never born, and he died in utero. Really tragic, guys. Okay, guys, the call-in number is live in the chat. If you want to call in, I want to hear from some new people. I know a lot of you like to call in and have done so a few times, but I want to hear some new people. So if you want to call in, please call in that number, and let's hear your scariest paranormal story, the Paranormal Call-In Show. I'm not actually listening to anything. I'm just being goofy. All right, guys. Did the door just hit you? I don't know. Yeah, I guess it could have. That definitely could be me. All right, guys. You know what this is? It's winter time. Gotta wear my goofy hat until somebody calls. Hey, night ghost mode. I'll call in someday, not tonight, but one day I shall. Oh, Kim S. Soccer's like, no. Yes, it's a fun hat. Hashtag Red Shrek is back. Hope to get some, let's see here. It's cold enough to wear that. Not here, it isn't. It's actually really warm here, guys. I'll probably grab my other hat in just a second. I'll be right back. I'm going to grab my other hat. my normal wearing hat. Yeah. I thought it would be in here, but I guess it's not, which is okay. So I guess no hat tonight, but there is a live call-in number, guys. If you want to call in and share your scariest paranormal stories, please do, and call in, and I'd love to hear them, or even any supernatural type stuff. Get strict, yeah. It's been so cold that they shut down the schools and some businesses. Yikes. That's scary. Never had it that cold. I've been in heat conditions like that where it's been so hot that they shut down the schools because they do the rolling blackouts. Not so much here, but they did it in Southern California a lot. It would get like 110, 115. It would just start rolling blackouts through all the neighborhoods. Okay, gotta get you something to eat. Nice. What? 2? Are you counting the amount of times I've yawned? Jesus. All right, guys. Time to call in, guys. The live number is up if you want to share your scariest paranormal stories. Think. All right, let's see. Mention your. So I was just checking Facebook. So, like, we just got back from the Omen House, which was incredibly, incredibly haunted. That house was only 4 yards away from where Sharon Tate had 5 others were murdered. Sorry, I don't know what's getting over me. I had like 6 cups of coffee tonight. Sharon Tate and 4 others were murdered by the Manson family, and back in August 8th of 1969, and they were brutally murdered. And she was absolutely, absolutely attacked. Okay, no problem, Nicholas. Have a great night. Much love and light. Thank you so much for coming by. All right. Yeah. So David Owen's house is 40 yards away from where the Manson murders happened. The house does not exist anymore that the house happened. My theory is those spirits went from there and found something interesting about David and moved into his house. His house is so paranormally active. It's not even funny, guys. It's like I was being affected from the time I walked through that doorway. But it just kept getting more and more. Thank you, Sharpshooter. I'm tired, guys. Okay. Yeah, I know. I should have grabbed another cup before I left. Oh, this looks like it's probably going to be a small stream tonight. If I had known that. All right. Let's see here. We've had 53 views so far. Thank you, guys. I know. Those 3. Lee and Ladybug, thank you so much for tweeting this out. I do appreciate it. Trailer Station followed me. Awesome. I'll have to check out his channel later. All right. So I'm just checking for updates here. Okay. Guys, the call-in number is live. I know that it's like I thought there was going to be more people in here, but you never know how these streams go, which is cool. I do appreciate the people I do get in here. But that call-in number is live if you want to share your scariest paranormal stories. Alrighty. What's going on in Chatland? Hey, all here but driving. Oh, okay. My phone isn't working? Guys, can somebody test that number for me and call it? Is it not clicking in? Hey, Rob Random's in the house. What's going on, Rob Random? How you doing, buddy? You sure that phone isn't working? Night, sharing Ricky's vlogs. Take care. I hope you have a great rest of your night. That's weird. That number should be working. Let's find out here what's going on with it. Okay. Waiting for snow. Oh, no, Kenneth, that's what you're supposed to do is say your name. It's a Google Voice number. It's connected to my actual cell phone, but I don't give my real number out on YouTube. You have to say your YouTube channel name in order for it to connect through. It's like a conference call. So if you call that number, you have to say, hey, this is Kenneth the Kentucky Fam, and then it'll tell me to hit a button, and I will send the call on through. Set unavailable. Google Voice. Yeah, okay. So apparently very strange. Okay. Wonder if I have to have the app. Yeah, no, it says it's on and going. Can somebody try it again, maybe? Oh. Sorry. Here, let me disconnect my earphones. I don't know if that's doing it or what, but it shouldn't be having any issues. Here we go. To accept, press 1. Hey, Cynthia, how you doing?
Hey, dude. Yeah, it's working now. The first 2 times I called, though, it said unavailable.
Okay. Oh, hold on. Whoever's calling from Pennsylvania, you're gonna have to hold on. I think that's Chris the Ghost.
Okay, well, I can let go so you can let other people on.
Oh, no. What? Did you have a story that you wanted to share?
Yeah, but I can call back.
No, you got first dibs.
Okay.
You
want me to go?
Yeah, it's your go.
Okay. Well, I know I told you before that in my family we are people that have problems. I call it a problem, but it's just stuff that we have premonition, the women do in the family.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what happens is sometimes with me, the way it works is I will think about something, but the thing will keep coming up and coming up and coming up. You know, I'll keep thinking about it either through the day or for the next week. So I know something's going to happen. Well, I kept thinking about somebody that had passed away in my family, and it kept coming up and coming up and coming up. Well, I've had problems with entities wanting to come in the house, and I forbid it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So the other day, I'm standing in the house, and I kept thinking of this person that had passed. And the door had been locked, because I lock all my doors. The door flew open, unlocked, flew open, and this wind, and it hasn't been windy lately.
Mm-hmm.
And the door flew open, and everything, it was like this wind just swirled around in the house.
Wow.
And it scared the living, you know what?
That would scare the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Oh.
And so this person was not a very nice person. And I don't use the dead's name because that's just my thing. You know, it's just my preference. And this person wasn't a very nice person, and if I think somebody's in my home, I immediately tell them to leave, whoever it is, and I don't use their names because that kind of gives them power, you know what I'm saying, when you use their names. And it's like with a demon, you never use a demon's name.
Heck no. Heck no. Bad idea.
So, yeah. So you never, if you don't want this person in your home or something, you never use a person's name. Well, I pretty much prefer my house clean, you know? So, but yeah, that's what happened. This happened like 3 days ago. Wow. And it just scared the bejesus out of me.
Oh, yeah.
And even the dog was growling.
That's very interesting.
Yeah, that wasn't good because Max never growls.
Yeah.
She never even barked.
Yeah.
So,
that is very peculiar.
Yeah. So, but also I wanted to say I saw your show, you know, at the Omen House.
Oh.
I liked it very much. I would like it if it was just you and your group doing, you know, when you were in that room and it was small in the room with just a teddy bear.
Yeah. And
it was just the three of you when it went off and you could hear the organ going off.
Yeah.
And it was just the three. Yeah. I kind of preferred the small. No offense to anybody else at the house because I don't know them.
Right.
I just want your, you know, POTU and HSFL. And I like when it's a small group because I can hear things then. When it's loud,
when I'm with POTU, when I'm with Presence of the Unknown, I am Presence of the Unknown. I am not HSFL at that moment. If we're doing a group investigation, I am Presence of the Unknown unless I'm doing something with one of my other friends. Then I operate out of HSFL. So that's just to clarify for those who are new to my channel. I do have two channels. One is just my channel where I do my vlogs, and Joe often makes appearances on here, and he will operate with me under HSFL on occasion. But most of the time when we're all together, we operate under Presence of the Unknown as a team. That is our team's channel.
Have you ever thought of having them come on your channel and hunt with you?
No, because that's the whole point. Like, my channel was never meant to do like paranormal investigations. I designed my channel to document the crazy haunted stuff that was going on in my house. That was the reason I originated this channel. Then the talk shows came in, the interviews, which I will be starting again up in next month. And I need to start getting in contact with people. But I have some people interested in wanting to do some one-on-one interviews on Saturdays. And that's going to get really interesting, guys. So you're not going to want to miss out on that for sure. Yeah,
that would be cool if you could get a lot of the interviews, especially with all the the people that show up on your show and Sharp, puts out there for their channels, and you can interview the people of the channel. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I used to do it a lot. Like some of my first interviews were with like Brian's Paranormal, Ghost Mafia. Like if you go back way into my channel like 6 months ago, and I used to my first one was actually PSPR Paranormal Pursuit. I still look up to that guy. He's awesome. Billy, if anybody knows him. Check out PSPR Paranormal Pursuit, and Panic D was another one that I interviewed. Panic D, Sean, and Marianne are awesome people. They actually were in my stream last night, which was really cool, and he actually gave me a $10 super chat, which was super, super nice of them. But they are people I look up to, and Sean and Marianne have done thousands. I mean, and I'm not exaggerating. They've done thousands of investigations. And lots of different amazing haunted locations, and they document every single one of them based off of their rating from most haunted to least. And it's really, really cool. They have something called the Panic Database.
Oh, that sounds cool.
It's actually on Facebook. It's really cool, people. It's really cool to check out those places because it's a wealth of information.
Well, with you, when I watch your channel, you're the one, I watch now Green Bay Wacky, because I find a lot of channels with you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I totally dig that, because I noticed that a lot of the people that are in here also watch the things that, I start going to from not only your show, but, like Patty's G Paranormal, or Joe and all those guys. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
With all your with all the other shows, it all intertwines. So I'm really lucky to get, because look, I'm not hip on all this stuff on YouTube, and I get to learn from you what to watch and what I like and what I don't like.
Right.
And I appreciate that.
Absolutely. Well, I feel honored that you said that. That's awesome.
Yeah. Also, I think I heard somebody spilling on when I was typing in your chat when you were going to the Omen House. I didn't mean to. And he's the one that was driving with you when you were on your live feed driving there.
That guy was trouble. Let's just scrap that whole thing, because I'm trying not to think about that whole situation.
Well, I didn't. He said he didn't think that anybody would care for him, and I went, "We don't care for you, you moron." And he got kind of mad at me, calling him a moron, and I was, just saying, don't say that, because we don't care for you. Right. And I didn't mean to hurt his feelings.
Oh no, trust me.
Never mind. I'm not gonna. Yeah, tell him I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I don't know if you know what happened, but never mind. If you want to figure out what happened, contact me in Google Hangouts privately or something. I'll talk to you guys about it at another time. I'm just trying to forget that.
Yeah, I don't worry about the problems there, because I know you're a good kid and you're just really honest and take it from the heart. So I don't see anything bad within your group, so,
I wish the guy the best, but I will never be working with that guy again.
Well, there's always going to be squabbles within the group, even if you're.
Well, he was not in our group, and that was the first. I did one small thing with him, and then we did the Omen House, and it was not a small squabble. But let's just put it that way. And but if you want to figure out, contact me on Facebook or Twitter, and I'll tell you.
Okay, yeah, no problem. I didn't know, and like I said, if you ever see him get tell him I didn't mean to hurt his feelings.
All right, well,
I was just, because I don't like hurting people's feelings.
Right, understandable.
Okay, well, I'll let you go, but I wanted to tell you about it in my house. It was totally freaky. I've never had my door blow open like that, and something just entered the house. So I had somebody come in a couple days, yesterday, and I had them bust the house again, and I burnt sage in the corners of the house with the doors open, letting the bad spirit out. Also, you know how you put the tobacco in the house?
Yes.
Of the Omen house?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well that definitely, since you and I both have had Indian in our family, that is definitely the way you do it, except you can use a spiritual tobacco and you light it and you sit it there. Also, they say if there's a bad spirit, this is what my grandfather told me, if there's a bad spirit and it's causing problems, way that you can appease it is to plant something to bring back to Mother Earth. And that always also helps, along with the offering of tobacco. I didn't know if you knew that.
No, I didn't. Very good to know, though.
Yeah. Okay, hon. Well, I'll talk to you later. And
Alrighty.
Have a really good night. I'll be watching.
Thank you so much for calling in. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, you're cool, John. Stay that way.
All right, will do. Definitely.
Okay.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, guys. Hey, Carlos Garcia, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Hey, Shoe Nice Official Classic by Jesse, what's going on? Thank you so much for dropping by. Awesome, guys. The call-in number is live. Cynthia Down shared her story. It was super awesome. Much love and light to Cynthia there for sharing that story. So, guys, so I did say it wrong? Guardia? Sorry about that, Carlos. Did not mean to mess that up. Guardia. Yeah, a lot of great channels here in the chat, guys. Dude, it keeps seeming like something is circling in front of my face. Like, I kid you not. And at first I thought it was a dust particle or like a little feather or something. But then it just like did this like 4 times. That was a trip and a half. Don't worry, be happy. Nice. All right, guys, the call-in number is live again. So make sure you call into the show. All you got to do, that was a spider web? No, it really wasn't. I know what spider webs look like, and my mom is OCD. There isn't a speck of dust in this house. Like, my mom is a neat freak, and she makes sure she cleans everything every freaking day. That was not a spider web. That was not a speck of dust. It was literally going like this. It was like this little ball of light almost, but it was like a white. It was weird. It was almost like an orb that I could see. It was kind of freaky. Jelly Duck 100, what's going on? My friend from Kuwait, ectoplasm. It could have been, for sure. I'm not 100% sure what it was. I'm always up to trying to find the debunking part of it, but it was just weird. It was affecting my one eye like it did. Like something affected this eye only at the Omen house, and it kept blurring out my vision. And I couldn't figure out what it was. That whole house affected me. Yeah, ectoplasm was weird. Hey, Crazy Cat Lady, love your show. Awesome. Thank you so much. Hey, Cryptid559, you want to call in? Oh, gotta call in.
Call from. To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Guys, I'm not going to take calls unless you say your channel name. I know there was a call in from Kentucky. Thank you so much for calling in, but please, please, please. Yeah, guys, Guys, please let me know who that was who was calling in. And Ryan says sometimes you have spiderweb feelings. Oh, wow. I didn't know that, Cynthia. Huh. I love listening to Lorraine Warren. She was so interesting. If you want to call into the... Holy smokes, you guys. My emails are going crazy right now. Okay.
Call from. My name is Kenneth, the Kentucky fan.
Hey, Kenneth, the Kentucky fan. What's going on, brother?
I'm doing. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Hey, I just want to say hi to Green Street Recycling Man in the chat, and also Chris the Ghost Hunter. What's going on, man?
Nothing much. I was just thinking about, keeping my name as Kenneth the Kentucky fan. I mean, I've been going through a lot of seeing stuff and also communicating with things.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought about if I would get big on these things.
Mm-hmm.
And money to be able to travel right now. We have a car that's not really good condition. And it's her dad's car, my girlfriend's. And I thought about going down to the Face Road Tunnel.
Oh yeah.
And, because I've been hearing a lot of people going through the tunnel and trying to figure out what it is. And Kevin and Sam and everybody's been wondering what it is. And I mean, I'm easily good at picking up on spirits and different types of entities.
Wow.
So, I mean, I've been going through a lot of stuff when I was little. So, I mean, I experienced a lot of things that hopefully no person would want to see.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I'll just think about trying to do something like that. So, I mean, right now I'm not able to do much right now to give too much content.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was hoping to be able to do one day. So that,
Mm-hmm.
But I'll just let you know about that if I can get the money and hopefully one day it happens.
Yeah, that would be awesome, man. I'd love to check out the Face Rug tunnels too, and a few other. Well, I know we're in California, so we want to make it out east eventually. Tennessee, Kentucky, West Virginia, North Carolina, Georgia, and check out some of the Civil War battle sites. Go to Louisiana. Those are all places that are my goal. But the near achievable future, I think we're going to go Tombstone, near Area 51, Tonopah, Vegas. I think we're going to do the Omen House in the near future again. And then I think we're also thinking about checking some other ones closer in our area and a little further north, because we haven't really done Northern California. We've been primarily stuck to Southern. But we will eventually get to some more of the locations coming down.
I mean, I live I would say 5 minutes from Fort Knox.
Oh, wow.
So, I mean, really don't know if there's too much history there about, hauntings or any kind of, things going on. But,
absolutely.
I mean, Kentucky's got a lot of stuff, people say. And, I mean, especially, places like in Louisville, Waverly Hills, I think that's what you call it. I've never been to it.
Keith Gregory said, have you ever been to Bobby Mackey's in Wilder, Kentucky?
No, I've never been there.
That place is rumored to be one of the most demonic houses in the world. If not the United States, the world. It's got a very strong demonic presence. A lot of people have died there.
But I would love to go. I mean, I've never been to...
Bobby Mackey doesn't allow paranormal groups in his business anymore. Well, there you go.
Yeah, so that's downfall there.
Yeah.
Unless he kind of changes his mind.
Right.
But, like I said, I'm in Lightfoot right now, and I'm trying to figure out some things here, but I'm pretty sure Elizabethtown has a lot of haunting, a lot of history to it.
I mean, I heard about the one in Louisville. It's the government. They say it's like a tussle or like a train pulse or whatever you call it. It's like a real huge off the ground. They said that there's more kids in. It's like a half person, like half goat, half human. And what happens is that when people go up on the train track, they hear the noise, like someone dragging like an axe. And then all of a sudden a train comes from nowhere, and that's how people usually get killed. So, I mean, I would like to go through that one.
Right.
I mean, if you heard about the, Goat Man.
Yeah. I've heard about Goat Man. Why are so many posts being deleted? What posts are you? Oh, people can retract their. What do you call it? No. People can retract their stuff, and if people's stuff is not good for the chat, then my people who have blue wrenches can block those things. I did not see about the high school students. I'm trying to go back and look real quick. The text limit is what, 200? But yeah, the text limit is 200. I live close to Bobby Mackey's. I've never been there, and I'm trying to go there one day and check it out. Yeah, that would be my dream too, to check that place out. But I feel like I would need a lot of spiritual connection to do that. I didn't see him.
But I don't know if you stop, if you ever come to Kentucky, stop in Louisville and check that out.
Oh, absolutely. I would love to check out Fort Knox and some of the other places around there. I know Moundsville, West Virginia is not too far from Kentucky. I'd like to go to the West Virginia State Penitentiary and prison, cemetery. There's a whole bunch of places. Trans-Allegheny Mental Asylum, as well as Waverly Hills Sanatorium. That's all in that area, and I want to definitely go and check those places out.
Because Dave said he saw, I heard someone post something, I think it was James Almar. So they said, a good place to go to. And I was just going to also say that I watched about how I heard about that, that demon of Billy Goat, whatever it is, half human. I heard about that. I was watching, I don't know if you ever watched Destination America. It showed about monsters and mysteries in America.
Yeah, you were talking to me about El Paso High School. Yeah. I heard about that last time you talked to me, Carlos. That was pretty crazy. I'll definitely have to check that out. Sorry I interrupted you, man.
No, that's all right. I don't want to take too much of your time, but, I just, let you know about some things here in Kentucky, but, I mean, I really don't know, in Langston, where I'm actually from, if anything really good is there, but...
I mean, most of the time, I can find stuff in my own backyard. Unfortunately, I've explored this area so many times. There's only one other location I have not been to, and I'm trying to get a secret, I'm kind of trying to get a permit from the city right now to get that place, to do a mini documentary kind of video on that place for this channel. Oh my gosh.
I was going to say there's one thing I like to say about my house that my brother owns it. Ever since I lived there, I've been hearing different things happen there, like footsteps. And I went upstairs to get a control one night and play an Xbox with my girlfriend. And I went and looked underneath my bed and I found it. And I went to the bathroom upstairs on the third floor and I heard a girl say, shh.
Wow.
So, and this lady came out to the top of the bedroom. She kept claiming that, you know, she said she seen that little girl follow her house. So, but I mean, you know, I've been hearing a lot of different things, but probably now, you know, think, you know, it's not like that, but sometimes we keep getting pictures of people's face, like a male's face on the back door.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes that gets kind of spooked about it. I've never seen it.
Right.
So,
let's see. Something was built like, oh, Mountsville prison you would enjoy. Built like an old castle and tons of evil went down there behind those walls. Yeah, I do want to eventually check that place out. It sounds so crazy and exciting. I do want to check that place out eventually. Oh, there's a bug in my house. Great. Hillbilly Pyre, what's going on, brother? Hey, Sarah F., how are you? Right now, I got Kenneth the Kentucky Fam on the phone. And, well, thank you so much for sharing that, man, because that's definitely crazy. And you said that was at Fort Knox?
yeah.
Okay.
And the one that happened to me, it was in my house.
Oh, that was in your house.
Yeah, well, I grew up, and me and my girlfriend, like, one day, I'm just going to say this real fast, like, my mom was asleep. My dad was sleeping. I was like in the living room by myself, and this was this guy that used to, you know, stay with us. He would like, you know, go places and you like drink on it. But he went to Texas to spend the night, and I heard like his voice. So it must have been some kind of, you know, demonic or some kind of, you know, really don't know what it was, but you know, I mean. I know sometimes I guess they could take you into the form of somebody, you know, use the voice.
Mm-hmm.
So that happened. So I was just, you know, wanting to say that, you know, put it out there what happened. And hopefully, you know, who's living in our house now, hopefully they never have problems. But
right.
You know, my brother said he took over my home because I wasn't able to take care of it and afford it. And my mom had Alzheimer's, and he took it. So, I mean, unfortunately, the only way I'd be able to get back is when him and his wife, one day, you know, and I hate that, you know, have to, him do something like that to me. But, you know, it's just, I guess things happen, you know, for a reason, but.
Right.
So I just wanted to come on and say hi to you, see it, you know, hi to you.
Absolutely, man. Well, I really appreciate the love and the call, man. I really appreciate it, and I gotta make it to one of your streams one of these days. I've just been so freaking busy. But
all right, brother.
I should have some time this weekend. I might try to meet up with Joe and do a live stream at his house, maybe. A trip. Get that. What? Get that cricket? What's that mean? I don't know. Somebody said, put that cricket, John. Oh, the bug? Yeah, it's just like a little tiny gnat or something that got in this room somehow. Who knows? I think it might be a dangerous evil spirit. There we go. Another one. Well, I think it'd be a dangerous evil spirit, not wise to go alone. I think she was referring to you, Kenneth.
To me?
Yeah, she said it would be dangerous to go alone into that kind of place because of that kind of energy.
I was hoping to go with some people like I meet up with some YouTubers, like if I go with these. Like stuff like that. FaZe Rug, is that what you're saying?
Well, FaZe Rug, dude, I don't even think I would get in contact with FaZe Rug unless we just happen to be at the same place. It's like, oh my gosh, it's like all those other people. It's going to be very hard to meet up with them. The only people that I have plans in the near future of meeting up who's somewhat big was David Oman, who's got about 7,000 subscribers. Kelsey Davis, who is really cool. Kelsey is an amazing YouTuber. She does a bunch of trips over to David Omen's house, and I'll try to post her link here. Kelsey. She does like a whole bunch of different kinds of vlogging, but she's kind of into the supernatural. She's a very, very good YouTuber. She has only been on for like 3 months. I kid you not, and she has almost 8,000 subscribers.
But if you want to meet up with like James, I can like see if I can like find a way to get hold of him. I mean,
That would be awesome. I'm planning on meeting Lou Rock this year, hopefully.
I know James is Sam. I know him, and he knows who I am, and so if I could get hold of him, I mean, I'd be happy to do it for you.
Oh wow, that would be awesome, bro. Seriously.
All right. I mean, just let me know and whenever you would like to, because I mean, I could go over and try to find a way and get a hold of him, and I know he'd definitely be up to it.
Yeah, so I just posted the link for my friend that I met at the Omen House, Kelsey Davies. Kelsey Davies. She was really, really cool. She has an amazing channel. You can check out her content of what happened to her at the Omen House. It's a video that's blowing up pretty big right now. She does like challenges. She works with Omar Gosh and Lou Rock. And she's worked with a bunch of other paranormal teams, and she travels a lot to a lot of cool different locations. Hey, Patrick Hollett, what's going on? Cuddly Kathy, it would be Kenneth the Kentucky fam. So, Kenneth, I'm going to try to get some more callers in, man, and I really appreciate your time, bro.
All right. All right, brother.
All right, man. Have a good rest of your night.
And you too, bud.
All right. Take care.
All right. Bye.
All right, bye. Alrighty, it's 3 a.m. Eastern, guys. You know what time that is. It is the witching hour, but here it's at actually midnight, so nothing special yet. But it's always haunted in my house, and if the spirits would like to try to communicate with me, please do so by touching this meter. Did anything follow me from the Omen House? If so, light up the meter and let me know. I'll put this spiritual candle here for you. As soon as I can find my... If I can ever find where my spirit crystal went. Hey, what's going on? The Irish train guy. The Irish train guy. All right. Yeah, guys, go subscribe to my friend Kelsey Davies. And make sure you tell her that I sent you in the chat. And maybe one day she'll get on here and I can actually interview her because she has a lot of creepy stories. She was telling me some at the house. I hope to work with her in the future again. She's awesome. Oh, nice. You already got Kelsey. Sweet. Loads of paranormal activity and freaky sightings here in St. John's. It's home to many spirits and phantoms who lurk in the corners, rest in ancient buildings, hidden in the window often. Ooh, sounds cool. Sounds like my kind of party there. I'm bored and tired. Bad combo. Yeah. Awesome. Cool. Yeah, Kelsey is awesome. She's got an amazing page. Cool. Definitely make sure to check her out. Hey, we got 26 people in the house. Awesome sauce. All right. All right, guys. The call-in number is live. Actually, I might take a 5-minute break. Oh, Chris the Ghost Hunter. Do it. What's going on, man? Hey, what's going on, man?
For a thing I was going to my stream.
Oh.
But then I viewed it because feedback. Feedback down. Even though I had headphones on, it somehow caused feedback on my mic.
Weird. Trying to your question in the chat, have I ever done a seance in my house? Yes. Will I ever do it again? Hell no. That time I got attacked when the one time I did one that I got attacked, that was the last time I ever did it. So no, I will not do another seance. Found one of my hats. There we go. Yeah, guys. Huh?
I did the strike hat.
Yeah. This is just my hunting cap. I actually have the matching jacket and pants with this hat. It's like a thermal hat. It's meant for like cold conditions and hunting. But let's see. Still in a lot of pain, but better. Gotcha, TJ. Well, I hope you feel better, man. Woke up, had 3 cats on me. Wow, that's pretty crazy. I could have said something really inappropriate, but I'm going to refuse. Oh, okay. Sorry, Chris, what were you saying, man? I couldn't hear you for a second because my playback.
I was going to say hillbilly must have smelled like catnip or something.
Cynthia Downs, John, are you empathic? Yes, I am. If some people have read my bio, in 2013, actually in 2012, I actually died trying to overdose on purpose. Bad idea, stupid decision. I was 18, I was stupid and did not make much logic. I thought my world was ending, and I totally chickened out. Anyway, I ended up almost losing my life doing it. I tried the day before, I chickened out. The next day, I actually succeeded in killing myself, and then I got brought back, basically. And it was no fun, and I almost died. And I was in a coma for a little bit, and I was brought back. Then about a year later, actually, I think it was 9 months, 10 months later, I was hit by a drunk driver and almost died again. So I had 2 times where my heart stopped, and I had to be brought back with resuscitation. And one of them I was in a coma, and yes, I did see the white light, and then I was brought back, and I was really, really mad and upset and really resentful. But ever since those 2 incidences, I've been able to have a deeper connection with the paranormal, because technically I've died twice. And I think that's why I see spirits. I don't really see them. I hear them. I feel them. I feel their energy. I feel their emotion. And I think dying gave me that gift, if that makes sense.
I think it did is it caused their eyes to open just a little bit and awaken the latent ability that we all have. Some of us are born with it already there.
Yeah.
My family is genetic, passed down to my family on the mother's side.
Right.
My grandmother, it skipped her, but my great-great-grandmother, my grandmother's grandmother, she actually could read tea leaves and predict the future.
Yeah, I think the spirits do sense me in a way. I think they sense me, and I sense them when they're present. Definitely. Yeah, I mean, I stupidly tried to commit suicide for a few times. I'm not gonna lie. I had my issues. I don't tell people that, and I just learned to live with the depression that I had for a long time, and made it myself miserable until I found some like alternative stuff to help me, because psychology and pills and that kind of stuff, that doesn't work for me, and I know that, and I actually channeled all of my depression, my anxiety, and all that. I do it through meditation, and it helps me get to a more calmer spiritual plane. And I think that's why I have that deeper connection. Yeah, my car flipped 4 times off to the side of Highway 101. I was hit by a drunk driver. She hit me about 80 miles an hour into the guardrail head on until my car pitched and rolled 4 times. I ended up breaking 4 ribs here, 2 over here, my upper jaw. I smashed some teeth out at the top. I broke my nose. I had a fracture in my skull right here, and I had injuries to my femur and to my shin, and I think that was and almost permanent hearing loss in my left ear. But yeah, I'm lucky to have made it out of that crash alive, even though technically my heart did stop because the airbag squared me in the chest at the wrong moment. So
yeah, even while that would kill someone, I think you were giving it a second chance.
Oh yeah, I was giving more than a few chances, man. Trust me, it was not just 2 chances. There's about 6 times I should have died. I used to hang out with some really bad people because I got misled by who I thought were people I looked up to were really not good people. And yeah, Jesus and God and the church helped me to get over my depression, my anxiety, my resentment, the anger that I had. I'm not saying I'm perfect by any means, because I'm obviously not. I still struggle with stuff, but I have a good network and support group with the church. I still talk to my pastor. My dad is also a pastor, so it's good to talk to him. And a lot of amazing, amazing people. And as a swimmer in the Navy, ooh, sorry, I missed something else. But yeah, sorry, Chris, you obviously have seen and experienced stuff. What have you been through?
Well, like you, I had a brush with death, and that's what awakened my ability.
Mm-hmm.
Like you, I was sitting in my chair like I am now, and I felt this pain go across my chest. Like, imagine the bayonet that they would have had on the muskets in the Civil War.
Mm-hmm.
It felt like it was the knife slashing me across the chest.
Ouch. That's no good.
So I think one of the spirits here, that's an injury he sustained, but I assume he lived.
Mm-hmm.
Because if it was in a flesh wound, he would have just been patched up and put back on the field.
Hmm.
The odd thing is, I've never had a Confederate soldier come through on my side. Maybe it's because I live in Pennsylvania. And I'm maybe like 2.5 hours from Gettysburg.
Right.
When I was there for my birthday, actually, I went on a federal investigation.
Mm-hmm.
And when the location we were at, a more recent death was of I think the kid was 8 in Matthew said. He was 12. I forget the exact age. he drowned in the river underneath the bridge, or close to the bridge.
Right.
And on that bridge, let me just put this out there. The investigator told us to download this particular app on our phones, and the first thing that came through on my mother's was my grandmother's maiden name.
Yes, Kim Fitzgerald.
I don't even know.
Yeah. Wow, that's crazy.
It is not a very common name, so how would the creator of the app know the name? Then on mine, further down past the bridge, a small clearing down a wheelchair access ramp, it was me and 3 other people, because there was 2 groups. It was me and my mom and then another family. The youngest, she actually outright said that she was feeling like spirits around her, and there was this cold spot. It felt like it was 30 degrees colder than it. Now, granted, it was in September, so I say it was 60 degrees, so it felt like 45, 30 in that cold spot. And I feel as rough as it. Now that I think about it, it's the size of what an 80-year-old would be. Then later, when we were about to wrap it up, well, maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes before that, everyone took turns asking questions. And on mine, it came through, we asked, are you Union or Confederate? What came to mind was friendly, meaning Union. Then we got the red code come through. So we had a Union soldier and a British soldier. 2 different errors. Which is weird because we were on a Civil War battleground. Because the battlefield was like open. Technically, it closes, but you can get permission to be on the battlefield at night. You just have to talk to someone and get permission, and the cops only bother you.
Right.
So I think that would be the easiest thing to do if we ever meet up in a date first.
Yeah, that would be pretty wild. I would love to check out Gettysburg. When is taking the gutter system off the house next door? Holy smokes. Where are you at, Hillbilly Pyro? Hold on. We're supposed to be getting a really nasty storm tonight, and it still has yet to make an appearance here. I guess it's raining about an hour, so it's probably about an hour or 2 away from us right now. It's kind of just slowly winding up through San Francisco, up through Monterey. So it'll probably hit us in about 2 hours, maybe 3. But we're supposed to get squared pretty hard by this storm. They said 1/4 inch of rain, then another possible 1/2 inch tomorrow. Then we're going to get slammed on Friday, like 2 inches of rain. And then another possible 1.5 inches on Saturday. More rain on Sunday, Monday, and then finally some clearing. And then another round of storms. Finally, we're starting to get some. Finally, we're starting to get some rain here in California because we need it.
How much rain is it bad?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You don't have to tell me, man. When I was living in North Carolina last year, where I was living in Wilmington, was the wettest year on historical records since they started keeping records in 1888.
Yeah, I know that because my grandparents lived down in North Carolina.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, they had 107.5 inches of rain. To put it in perspective, that's 10 feet of rain. It's a lot of water.
And the gullies that can't hold that much water just crest over like.
Oh no, some of the rivers were 65 feet over the top. They were just flooding all the nearby towns. Oh, this is the wettest year in West Virginia. Wow. Huh.
I actually know where Wilmington is because my grandparents moved not far from there.
Yeah, the ice storms are awful. I hate ice. It's my least favorite thing to drive in. But I know how to drive in it because I took a driving course. My grandparents actually forced me to go to the Greer, South Carolina BMW driving course and to learn how to handle my car in all conditions. But then it just made me cocky and I like to drive fast. But, oh yeah. Dude, I racked up about, within the first week of having my license, I got my license suspended and I had over $2,500 in tickets. Within like the first month of me having my driver's license. Then I didn't get in trouble for like a long time, like a minor speeding violation when I lived in North Carolina. That was the worst thing I had to deal with. I used to love going fast. Well, it's because my grandpa used to like race cars in the desert and stuff, and he's the one who taught me how to drive, and he's always had sports cars, so that's what I grew up driving. Huh?
That was a mistake to teach you how to drive.
Oh yeah, for sure, definitely. My grandpa likes to drive very fast, and he bought me a sports car for my first car, and that was all she wrote. 18-year-old kid with 500 horsepower. Ooh. Not a good idea. Yeah, it was pretty bad. No, I did not do 95 in a school zone. If anybody really wants to know, I was going 105 miles an hour. My worst ticket I've ever gotten was 110. It was 105. Yeah, 105. It got reduced to 105 in a 65. But I was going like 125 miles an hour. But the cop reduced it down to... No, I had a modified Mazda Speed 3. It had a double... Well, actually, no. My first car, the 500 horsepower one, was a 1968 Galaxy 500 Custom with the 394 Cobra Jet 4-barrel carburetor. That car got me in a shitload of trouble. Then the second car I got was the 2011 Mazda Speed 3 with about 400. I dropped it down a little bit because I wasn't going to get in trouble. But yeah, that car still got me in massive trouble. In fact, I probably should have been arrested at times for how fast I was going in that thing. I was blowing. I got tickets back in my 20s. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, what? You got a CTSV? Oh, I'm jelly. I am peanut butter and jelly right now. That is awesome. I was peanut butter and jealous is what I meant. That is super cool. I would love to have one. Street legal 92 Mustang. Awesome. Fox body. Yeah, those things are fast. The fastest I've ever been was 196, and that was in a Mazda RX-7 with a twin turbo, and that was actually on the 405 freeway in Los Angeles. I wasn't the one driving. I was in the passenger seat praying. Because that was scary. But, Chris, did you have anything else you wanted to mention?
Going on the thing about going fast, me and my dad made from his house to Brooklyn in like 25 minutes. And it was a Mustang. I think it was a 90-something Mustang, white blue.
Mm-hmm.
No one hates. My dad got the color code from a Chevy because he likes the Chevy blue and he had his Mustang painted Chevy blue.
Mm.
So it was that car. We needed to And I will say this, we were doing over 100 at one point.
Oh, yeah. Us Californians do, and California and Texas do, we like to go fast.
And this is from PA to Brooklyn, New York.
Did in San Antonio 48 quarter mile. Huh. Wow, that's not bad. Wait, 48 in the quarter mile. Like, that's either slow or fast. But, oh, you were going 48? The fastest I ever hit on the quarter mile was 12.5 seconds at 118 miles an hour in my Mazda. That scared the shit out of me because my car, like when I dropped the clutch, my car went sideways for a second and I almost spun out. Yeah, I got a ticket for doing 65 and a 55. I was actually doing 85. Nice, in a 1980 Honda hatchback. Actually, funny thing you mentioned that. I had a 1986 Honda hatchback, and I loved the shit out of that car. I beat that. I paid $800 for that thing, and I only had it for like 3 weeks. And I ended up crashing it, driving it really stupidly. And, I mean, the thing was falling apart, and I just helped it, basically.
You clean out the misery.
Yeah, exactly. All right, man. Hey, I'm going to try to get some more callers in. Thank you so much for calling in, bro. And I'm sure you'll call in next week, too. So, man, hey, thank you so much for calling in. I'm going to go.
Thanks if I'm off next Wednesday.
Oh, you're off next
Wednesday. I usually work Wednesdays, but earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So I had no problem getting to the show, but if I work the next day, I can't.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Gotcha, man.
But I'm off tomorrow. It's going to be close to 0 tomorrow.
Jeez.
All they're doing is a 2 hours away from school.
Jeez, man, it's so cold over on that part of the country. I feel bad for you guys.
We're in a cool vortex.
Yeah, it's a.
Happening in Chicago.
Mm. Yeah, like I heard Fargo, North Dakota tonight was supposed to reach a record low of -52. That's just like death. Negative.
Oh, there are places that get colder. I think the coldest ever recorded in history was in Russia, still up in the mountains.
Antarctica had the lowest sustained low, or it was actually the highest sustained low temperature, and it was -126.
Okay, so Russia, somewhere up in the Russian mountains, it was recorded sustained 120 below 0.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that at the peaks of Siberia. Yeah. Because it gets regularly like -80. The coldest in the United States was -86 in Alaska. That was the coldest in the I think that was the lowest in the whole country. It was -86, which I could not even fathom how bad that would be.
Just pray and hope that you don't die.
Pretty much, yeah.
Only I would say that get food.
Mm-hmm.
Or let your dog in. If you open the door for even a second, you could drop dead from hypothermia.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right, Chris. Hey, man, I'm gonna head out real quick and take a 10-minute break or 10-minute break. I'll try to bring my phone with me, but I got to be really, really quiet because a lot of my neighbors are sleeping. One of my neighbors complained that I was outside on my phone smoking a cigarette and being too loud. So I'm like, okay, now I gotta shut up. But anyway, all right, Chris, thank you so much, and have a good night, man. Hope you have a great rest of your week.
Yeah, I'm going to skip one.
Yeah, I hear you. All right, have a good night, Earth Angel. Take care, and thank you, Chris the fam. So, guys, that was the end of that conversation. Thank Chris the fam for coming up. Chris the Ghost Hunter, I mean, for coming up and sharing his story. I'll be right back. Coldest I was ever in was negative 25. Yeah, the coldest I was ever in personally was negative 15, and that was not fun. Hold on, you guys. I'm trying to see where I put the smoke tokes. Alright, I didn't notice anything super weird. Did the EMF reader go off at all? Yeah, the temperature shift is pretty crazy, guys. Alrighty. I am back. Alright, so guys, how's everybody's evening going so far? I noticed that the chat kind of died out a little bit, but that's okay. We have 141 views so far on this live stream, so thank you so much. I couldn't ask for any more. I really appreciate it. Got a few new subscribers too. I got, 4 since the beginning of this live stream, so I really appreciate it. Didn't notice the EMF either. Yeah, it's been quiet the last 2 nights. It's been kind of strange. Is the spirit of Janet here with me tonight in this house? I know that you'd like to communicate with me. If there's any spirits here with me who would like to communicate, could you touch this meter and let me know you're here with me? Yeah, it's been unusually quiet. It's kind of nice, actually. Usually pretty crazy active in my house. It could be a good thing or a bad thing. She's usually around all the time. Got 18 people watching. Thank you so much. 105 on a motorcycle. That's scary. I don't like motorcycles. I have my personal reasons why. I will never touch a motorcycle ever. But yeah, motorcycles are just not my thing. I like being planted down on all 4 wheels. Oh, here's my spirit crystal. Spirit, I got my crystal. If you want to communicate, you can use that too. Use that to channel the light. I just got a cold chill when you were talking. Huh. It gets more active later, doesn't she? She kind of can be active I've got her activity during the day. It doesn't really matter. If your house is haunted during the day, it's haunted at night too. Hey, Lynn Wright, what's going on, my friend? Welcome to the stream. You're feeling under the weather. I'm sorry to hear that, Encrypted. I hope you feel better. All right, guys. Call-in number is live. If you want to call into the show and share your scariest paranormal stories, Cryptid559. If you ever have a chance, man, I'd love to have a talk. We talk about some of the cryptids and that kind of stuff. I'm good. It's raining here. Oh, nice. It's raining? I wish it was raining here. It's supposed to tonight. If we have a chance for thunderstorms, there's some showers and storms rolling off of the coast. I don't see any lightning with it. All right. Right. Go back in the chat here real quick. I would, but my head is coming. Okay, man. Hope you do it soon, man. It'd be awesome to talk to you. Yeah, it needs to start raining here, like, cause we need all the water we can get here. It is so dry. You'll get it before me. Yeah, I know I've yawned 5 times. If there is any residual energy in this house, you can communicate with me and touch this meter and let me know you're here. You cannot harm me. You cannot attack me. I just want to see if there's any energy in this house. If so, can you touch this meter? I've seen you do it many, many times. Okay, I'm going to let that open because sometimes they're out there and they're not always here. They kind of go around from house to house. But then I have. Oh, wow, cryptid. I just got like a cold chill. The energy in this house just totally changed just now. Maybe there's something here with me. Hmm. You can use this crystal and use your energy. All you need to do is touch the crystal or the candle or the meter. It's been really quiet here since I got back from the Omen house, which is kind of interesting. And I don't know if I left that energy and it was attached to me and it stayed there, which would be an interesting thing to see if maybe the spirits that used to follow me are at the Omen house. Because it's been really quiet since I came back. Not a blip. I know, it's strange. Usually it's super active. How often do you live stream? I try to live stream about 4 days a week. And I try to put out another video on top of that if I can. Sometimes 5 days a week I'll live stream, depending on what's going on. I always try to do 5 or 6 videos a week. Maybe. Because it felt like something was taken away from me at the Omen house, if that makes sense. It feels like a little part of me was left at that place. Definitely mysterious and spooky for sure. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Tara. There wasn't much history on Gwendolyn from the Omen house. All that I know is it's a spirit of a little girl, and mediums, including Brandon's wife, said there was a 7 to 8-year-old little girl who died on that property, or who haunted that property, but she's not 100% sure on where that little girl came from. But they know her name is Gwendolyn. Many spirits have said that. Many mediums have told David that, and that's actually what that was me moving the door, not anything else. That was my chair hitting the door. And including Brandon's wife from Psycho Ghost Trackers said that was her spirit. I've seen a difference in you since you came back to the Omen house, but I thought it was just my crazy mind. What do you mean by that, Tara? Yeah, that place was odd. That moment, it felt like something was taken away from me is when I collapsed on the stairs. It felt like all this energy had been pulled from me, and all of a sudden, like, I haven't been, I mean, I've still been sensing stuff, but not here, not at this house. I don't know how to explain it. It just seems something's off. Hmm, interesting. Hmm. Well, I know I didn't have any attachments or anything like that. I don't really feel any different other than like I felt like maybe I left something spiritual there. It's hard to explain. Maybe it takes a while to get your energy back from that collapse. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what happened at that exact moment. I felt like something was pulled from me. All of a sudden, I couldn't breathe. Then I got vertigo, and then my whole eyesight just flipped. I couldn't see briefly. I got tunnel vision, and then I dropped to my knees. And I was very interested to find out why. More stressed out, you look more worried. I look more stressed out now. It started in Gwendolyn's room. Yeah, I did notice that. Plus, there was a lot of stuff happening at the Omen house that wasn't just spiritual, and there was a lot of emotions flying at that house at that moment. Sorry, guys, I'm really, really tired. I didn't think I was going to be this tired with how much coffee I drank. She was trying to keep you safe. You had orbs all around you. She was helping you. Yeah, there was a spirit in that room who was helping me, but there was also a spirit in that room that was attacking me, and I felt that. I don't know if I would say attacking. Maybe it was just trying to scare me. But I kept hearing like a woman's voice on top of a little girl's voice, and then the spirit box there was a male figure, and it was very, very absurd. Lost your mojo? I don't think that. I just feel like maybe that the spirit that was with me, I can't place it. Maybe. I hope not. Hmm. Yeah, because look at my meter right now. It's dead quiet. Usually it's blinking to red or orange. Maybe it's a remembrance of the attack. Maybe. There was a lot of spiritual energy there. That's for sure. I mean, but I don't really feel any different. That's a weird thing. But I feel like this house has been a lot calmer since I got back. which kind of makes me worried that I brought something back that the other spirits don't like. Ooh, I just got a major feeling just now. Tingles all over my body and goosebumps when I said that. Spirits, am I correct about bringing something back that you didn't like? Hmm. Yeah, there's not even nothing going on that meter. But I just definitely felt like there was an energy that entered this room when I said that. Did something attach itself to me from the Omen house? Or a residual energy that it was attracted to me at the Omen house? And you guys don't like it? Yeah, it looks like it's time for sage and holy water again. Did I bring something evil or oppressive into my home from the Omen house? Is that why I dropped to my knees and was affected by the energy? Almost tempted to try using a spirit box in my house, but I'm not going to do it because I really don't want to find out what could be here. And I don't want to go through the whole situation that I went through before when I went to a haunted house and I brought something back with me and it just basically messed with me on my spirit box. Yeah, I'm not going to use a spirit box in my house. Hmm. Well, guys, the call-in number is live if you want to do that, or we can just keep talking about the location. Use my energy. Come forth and speak with me. If Janet is still here in this house with me, can you use the meter or the crystal and let me know? If something else is here with me, can you blink it once for yes or two for no? It's very interesting. I do feel an energy in this house. It's just not wanting to communicate, which doesn't sound like Janet, the normal spiritual energy that I get here. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I should just be happy with the call. Maybe she felt at peace with some other spirits to communicate with. I just hope I didn't make the Omen house more haunted than it needed to be. No invite to use your energy. Oh, yeah, that's true. I shouldn't ask. That's true. Is the spirit of Janet here in this house? Did that door just start closing by itself? Or am I seeing things? Because I noticed that the little pulse ring thing is kind of going back and forth. I don't know. It doesn't feel bad. Is there a new type of energy in this house? A new spirit who would like to communicate? If so, could you touch the meter or the crystal? Once for yes, two for no. Yeah, maybe my ghost went to the Omen house. Hmm. Definitely peculiar. It was dead quiet on my meter last night, and it's dead quiet again on my meter tonight, which is very interesting. So maybe that's the end of the haunting in my home. Maybe I finally got rid of all the spiritual energy in my home. Maybe those bad spirits or the spirits that were attached to me in my home followed me to the Omen house and stayed there. It's very interesting. Well, take the win, John. LOL. Yeah, that's true. Maybe she wanted to stay there. Very possible. Do not drop your guard, John. I'm not, trust me. This house is protected by God and Jesus, and no evil can come into this house because this is a house of God and light and love. There is no hatred, no evil. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. Ooh, yeah, there is that feeling started on my back and went straight to my wrists and my hands. I mean, I don't know if you guys can see this, but I just got the full chills there. But that was pretty wild. I know, it's strange that my meter always flickers. Hmm. Hey, Spirit Hunter. Make most of it while it's quiet. Yeah, exactly. I just really hope the spirits, if they are still here, aren't scared of something that had tried to attack me at the Omen house. Because that's what happened last time when I brought that thing from the murder house investigation. They almost didn't communicate with me at all until I had the priest. I mean, I did talk to them occasionally, but it was very, very sporadic. Hmm. I haven't noticed any weird things turning on by themselves like I usually do. My live streams are working good. There's nothing weird happening in my house. It's been eerily calm the last few days, so I guess I take that as a win. Hmm. Just got the chills. The chicken skin. Yeah, chicken skin. Oh, got a caller from Anderson, California.
Cynthia. Take that.
Hey, Cynthia.
Hey, take the win, dude. Don't worry about it.
Right. I know. It's just, it blows my mind because this house used to be so active. I mean, you've been with me since my 4th episode of After Dark, which has been over 6 months now. And you've seen countless amount of times of weird things happening in my house, including the blinds getting pulled down by themselves, the apparitions that were getting caught on my cameras. And
oh yeah, and we're all sitting here. We watched it. One episode, we watched it all going haywire behind you.
Oh yeah, it was. I mean, it was nuts.
Yeah, I mean, everybody was like, whoa, we couldn't believe all the activity you were having in the house.
Yeah.
But if it's, yeah, I know what you're worried about. I can sense it. You're worried it's the calm before the storm.
Mm-hmm. I'm worried what happened to me after the murder house is about to happen. Holy shit. My meter's going off.
Is it really?
Right when we were talking about that, and I just got the chills.
Oh, there it goes. Yeah, see, I have a time delay with you here. I know.
Oh my God, now it's going nuts right now. Like nonstop.
Okay.
Oh, that just freaked the fuck out of me.
Okay, I hope it's not the guy that came to my house the other day.
Oh, that's not good. Hey, what's up, Lou Rock?
Hi, Lou Rock.
But yeah, that's freaking. That thing hasn't gone off in 2 nights, and then I started talking about that, and it started going off like crazy.
Yeah, and it always goes off with you. I've noticed on your shows, the later it gets, like 1 or 2, the closer to 3, it always seems to go off more and more.
Mm-hmm. And like,
so,
yeah,
I'm usually gone during the day, so I haven't watched your shows during the day.
Yeah.
But I noticed that at night, it goes off more when it gets to wanting to get to be about 3.
Yeah. I wonder, wow, I just got a flash to yellow.
Have you been feeling energy? Like the spider web thing, Lorraine Warren, I've heard her talk, and she said a lot of times that spider web thing is due to spirit energy that either wants to confuse you or bother you. It's like you walk into it or it comes past you. So
it's like sticking your foot in the proverbial gum of the spirit world and trying to piss you off.
Right. And what happens is if you're ghost hunting and you walk in there and they don't like it, what they'll do is they'll do that to you with that spider web thing.
I get it all the time. And right when I said, yep, there it goes. My meter's going off again. So that.
How many times have you had that? You get that spider web feeling all the time?
All the time. At work. Yep, and then my meter goes off again like crazy. Whoa, big flash to red. Big flash to red. Yeah, something is acknowledging what I'm talking about right now.
Oh, yeah. Holy cow.
Yeah, so, like, I get the spider webbing at work at, like, when I come home. I notice it in the room in the pure dark. I've noticed it like 40 times.
Sounds like something. I don't mean to say it to be mean or anything, but don't you think that sounds like something's attached or following you?
Oh yeah, no, I've noticed something's following me for a very long time. But
I wonder what it could be. It doesn't sound like it's evil.
I think I know a medium has told me there's a guardian angel that protects me, but there's also something else that there's something else that follows me.
Well, I know that your ancestors, your family that passed, can also, be there to, to protect you. It's like they're your guardian angel. It's your ancestors. They stay close. And if anything tries to bother you, they usually try and, this is what I've heard from Lorraine Moore. I watch a lot of stuff like that, in all my years. When Lorraine first came out, I watched her, with her husband. So, and when that doll, what is it, Annabelle?
Oh, Annabelle creeps me out.
Yeah, totally.
But my left vision my left side of my eye from being in the Omen house has been really bad ever since.
Well, when you collapsed, what was it? It took your breath away, didn't it?
It felt like something sucked something out of me. basically. And it felt like something pulled me. And then all of a sudden, it hit my eyes and I had full tunnel vision. And I don't get affected like this at haunted houses very often, like, if at all. And this house was particularly strong. There was something that was almost wanting to pin me down. And it was from that room where Gwendolyn was. And as soon as I started getting out of that area, my vision started acting up. I couldn't breathe. I had to stop in the hallway twice on the way to the stairs. It did not want me to leave that room.
You know, John, everybody talks about this Gwendolyn, but I usually have a pretty good sense. You know, my history is kind of like your history. That mine, you have to remember, I'm older than a lot of people, and I grew up in the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s. So I've been through a lot of drugs. 80s was coke, 90s H, 70s weed.
Yeah.
So I went through all of that, and I went through the same shit you did, and excuse my French, and I had the same problem. I OD'd, I died, I came back, and from then on, I tried to lead my life the way I should, but I also had this feeling of things around me. And I'll tell you this, that Gwendolyn, I don't feel she's good at all.
So you think she's a negative, persistent spirit?
Oh, yeah. I think people, that she fools people.
And that's why that's why I have a weird thing with child spirits. I've never been able to trust them. I always feel they're demonic. And every time, because children demons often use children as ploys.
Yes, and to me...
Oh, and right there, my meter's going off to yellow.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that makes me worried that I brought something like that back here. After all this time of it being calm here.
Yeah, I swear to you, I feel that with that Gwendolyn thing. I don't even like using her name, because when you use something's name, if she's calling herself that, I think that's a lie. I think she's something else.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, and my meter's going off like crazy right now.
Yeah, I see that. And, all the people that have gone through there, that she's told them her name. She uses the same name through everybody. It just comes through perfect with everybody.
Yeah, I carry protection. This is a blessed cross that has been blessed at 5 different churches by 4 different priests.
Yeah.
This is one of the most... there very well could be an elemental spirit that is at the Omen House. And that's actually what I think I came in contact with, and my meter's going absolutely freaking crazy right now.
The elemental Irish said, yeah.
I believe that there could... Wow, my meter is going to yellow, repeatedly. There is a strong entity here.
Holy cow. Because we're talking about it. Do you think it likes it or doesn't?
If you like us talking about you, can you flash twice to yellow? If you don't like us speaking about it, just flash it once.
No answer.
Oh. Multiple times. It's going green, 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 like little flickers.
Oh, there it goes. You see, I've got a time delay, so I've got to sit and watch it. Huh. So it's telling you.
I really don't want to ask this question. Did Gwendolyn follow me home? Oh, fuck. And it went straight to yellow after I asked that.
Oh, man.
Are you demonic?
Because, oh, I went to red.
Well, this is a house of God. You do not belong here. I ask that you leave. Oh, and there goes the spiderweb things again.
See? That's supposed to cause confusion. It's, what do they call it? Evil confusion.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is a house of God. Yeah, I do not fear you. You do not belong here. All I ask is that you leave, or I will get somebody who's more stronger than me in the realm of the church to come over here and get rid of you. I ask that you respect me in my home and leave me alone and do not harm me or my family. If that is your intention, I ask you to leave now.
Let's get mad. In the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Ghost, we ask the Lord Jesus to watch over the chat, to watch over John, and to lead and be.
Oh, I just had that same. I had a very similar feeling to where I felt at the Omen house just now.
Really?
Yeah. Like I felt like something was pulling my energy back. It was a very heavy rush.
Are you feeling sick?
No. But the first time I went down there, I had a little bite mark on my side. That was not on camera.
Are you kidding me?
Nope. Yep.
Oh my God! They should have laid hands on you and prayed right there when you saw that.
Oh, I had to walk outside and do a protection prayer immediately.
Oh wow! I didn't know you got bit.
And it's right in Gwendolyn's room, and I kept hearing a whisper. It was like, hi, like that.
You were hearing that? See, I told you. That crazy thing in there is not a girl.
Yeah. And the last time I heard a woman's voice, either talking or screaming, was when I had that other situation in my house after the murder house.
That's a good idea, Native Grammy. We should say the Lord's Prayer.
Okay, I'm going to do the St. Michael's Prayer of Protection, and then we can all do the Lord's Prayer together. Saint Michael the Archangel, defend us in battle, be our protection against wickedness and the snares of the devil. May God rebuke him, we humbly pray. Do thou, our Prince of the heavenly host, by the power of God, thrust into hell Satan and all the evil spirits that prowl around this world, seeking the ruin of souls. Amen.
Our Father,
Lord in heaven,
hallowed
be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day
our daily bread,
and forgive us our trespasses, as we
forgive
those who trespass against us. Lead us not in temptation, but deliver us from evil. That is the kingdom, the power, and glory, forever and ever. Amen.
Amen. Well, let's hope that, you told it that it has to definitely stay out, that the power of the Lord is with you. So, I am not going to say it's not going to work because I have a positive attitude toward that.
And I have a faith in God stronger than what evil can be thrown at me. If I can deal with what I had to deal with the last time, I can deal with this.
Yes, and with all your help through the chat, you see all the amens everybody was praying. I don't think I know that the positive energy through everybody is so much more than the negative. You and I both know that love and Christ overcomes evil.
Yep. Amen to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I just wanted to talk to you because I watched the whole thing, John.
Well, just as we thought there wasn't any activity in the house, guys, I guess I bring the haunts. Just funny.
Well, like you said, I asked you if you think, from your experience, you think that the ghost can send you more, or spirits can send you more.
Was that you who just hit a button on the phone?
Say again?
Did you hit a number on the phone?
No, I did not.
What the hell was that? Everybody,
I would have heard it.
Did you guys hear that in the chat? That loud beep. Yeah.
I didn't hear a beep. I would have heard a beep if I.
It sounded like somebody like tapped one of the numbers like this, but it was like a deeper version of that. Yeah, it sounded like that, but deeper.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Hey, Aniki, how you doing? Yeah, I mean this house.
Yeah, well, I saw that whole thing. You know me. I told you I was going to get donuts and coffee and watch the whole thing.
You did too.
I did. I watched the whole thing, and I actually I couldn't wait for it.
Mm-hmm.
So I had everything ready, and we did it, and I really wanted to see more live shots, but it was cool. I mean, because you had so many people there. That's the only thing that I felt I was more disappointed. I really wanted just to see you, Cynthia, and Joe.
I know. It was because of the drama that happened at that house and the fact that there was like 900 people at that house trying to investigate, and other groups wanted us to join their groups. It all got hectic, but we're planning on going again. So.
Yeah, it's too bad you couldn't ask everybody just to do 3 in a room,
Yeah.
Because when you guys did that 3 in the room, that's when you started not feeling good. You got the, that's when Gwendolyn started doing her thing, man.
Mm-hmm. Well, it said one of my medium friends said Gwendolyn was attracted to me.
Oh man, am I good or what?
Yeah. She said she really liked how I played the piano back to her, and she did it 5 times for me at that house.
Really? Because I only heard the one time.
There was 5 different occasions she played for me. Every time Rod would come in, she would be dead silent. And then when he would walk out and I was just there, she would start playing it again.
Trip. What a trip.
I caught it once with Joe and Cynthia. And actually, Joe at that period was not paying attention, and it was just me holding the EVP next to the thing. Yeah, I got a lot of responses, and then I was in another room next to that room, the big sports room that's adjacent to Gwendolyn's room, and I hear into my mic while I'm talking to other people.
Hey, did you ever figure out why that one room was so hot?
Mm-mm.
There was a room that Joe went in with Cynthia, and
probably the earth room.
It was too hot.
The earth room was warm for sure.
Well, they couldn't stay in it. I mean, Joe's in there for like not even 5 minutes. He says it's just too hot. I can't stay in here.
What the heck is that? And then when I try to like grab it to look at it, it disappears into thin air. And I see them go upward like this, and I see them come downward. And it's not dust particles, because dust particles will eventually land and you can see them. These are like little threads.
Wow. I can't see. I can't. My eyes aren't real great. My glasses are weak.
It's actually not catching it on camera. It's only, and dust particles will get caught on this camera, and so will orbs, which I've caught before on camera too. But these are like little threads, and they come out of nowhere and then just disappear into midair.
Well, I know one night you were sitting there, and well, you could really see the orb.
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah. Oh
Isn't
yeah.
an orb a spirit?
Yes. Whoa, hey, what's going on, Jam House? Thank you so much for joining.
Why is this camera shaking?
Oh no, hey, thank you, Anaki. I really appreciate the $5 donation. Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this house. Like, it was quiet tonight, then it got really active when we started talking about Gwendolyn, who
Yeah, we shouldn't use the G name. Just say the doll or the girl. We shouldn't use the G name. I think it gives her, for some reason, John, I think it gives her more power. That's just my feeling. And Irish said the same thing. You saw him. He said you shouldn't
wow,
use the G
look
name.
at that, guys. Right when I said that G name, straight goosebumps all up and down my shirt. And it's warm in here, guys. Like,
Oh,
there's...
wow. Chicken skin.
Oh man, that gave me a weird feeling right when I said her name. It just got super energized.
That is trippy, John.
Okay, maybe I should stop.
See, everybody thinks she's so good. I never thought she was good. I sensed nothing but bad in that room.
I didn't feel good in that room at all. Not for one period of time.
You know where you put the tobacco? You know where you put the tobacco? Everybody thought that room was really the biggest room in the house for sensitivity. I didn't feel that.
Actually, I was at most peace in the Earth room.
Yes, I concur.
And you saw that when I sprinkled it on the thing, and then I sprinkled it on the ground and said kind of like a prayer, and my meter just went off, I think. Not sure, but I think it did. And
Yes, it did.
Yeah, it did go off. And there's some spirit that came with me from the Omen House, because it's confirming the questions that I'm telling about that place. When I sprinkled the tobacco around the ground, my meter went off to red like 5 different times. And the whole thing was peaceful. It was beautiful. And I felt trusted by the spiritual energy that was there. But that other room, I felt like there's weird feeling of uneasiness the whole time I was there. And one of the medium girls said there was something in there that attacks men.
Really?
Yeah.
That could be the one in the thing.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know? I mean, you know how bad spirits fib.
Oh, yeah.
Lie. You know, and I remember from, the show Ghost Hunters that, I'm pretty sure that they had a problem with some room. And it was, I wonder if that's the room you were in. But I'll tell you this, I got scared for you when you were starting to go upstairs and you just went bang, and then you just hit the deck.
Oh, I just absolutely collapsed on the front of the stairs. It felt like something took all the energy from me, and basically just kind of like my vision went out, it got really heavy, and my vision got distant. I got really kind of dizzy and not feeling good, and then I just collapsed.
Yeah, and you know what? This is just me. I don't know if anybody else felt this. I know you weren't drinking. I think you had, what, one beer?
I had one beer that whole investigation.
Right. Well, you looked really drunk after you got out of Gwendolyn's room when you were trying to go up. You looked really hammered.
Oh, yeah.
I knew you weren't.
Yeah, I only had one, like, I think it was a 12-ounce beer, and that's all I had. I didn't drink much at all. I just had one in the very beginning of the investigation, and that fall was actually in the second part, which was almost 3 hours later.
Yeah. See, and I could tell you were fine.
I was fine up until that point.
You were in the room where you were in the room where you gave the Native American offering, you know, being very I don't know, I can't think of the word right now, but you're very polite. You were, you know, being, you know.
Oh yeah, like I tried to be understanding and respectful of all the spiritual energy there, but with all the hostile energy that was going on between that one individual, David Owen, and the rest of the group, it was the energy in that house got really mixed up, and a lot of it happened off camera, and we will never show that footage. But it will. A lot of the spirits got really upset with what was going on.
Yeah, well, I noticed because you showed going out of the one room, and then you, Joe, and Cynthia were in the girl room, and that's as soon as you went in there, John, you started looking funny. And then you started keeling over, and it was like you had a back pain.
Well, I felt like I had I felt like I had a stabbing in my side, and actually that's where the bite mark came from. And it felt like a hot kind of stabbing pain, and something in my kitchen just moved. So I could hear something click in the kitchen.
Nobody's up?
No, nobody's here. Huh. If that was you who made that sound, can you touch the meter for me? Yeah, Aniki, that's crazy. I did see that comment. I did not ignore that comment. I did see it. That is really, really crazy. Hey, Cynthia. Cynthia, I have some bad news. I might have brought something back with me from the Omen house. And there goes my meter.
Yep.
Yeah.
There goes.
Remember the little girl, according to what's her name? Is it Brandy? Yeah, from Psycho Ghost Trackers. She said that the little girl in the room that we like to talk to with the piano was possibly had attached itself to me.
But we're not using her name.
Yeah, I don't feel like you know what is a good spirit. I think think so either. I think it's a trickster spirit of anything.
I concur.
And my meter's going off, and it's been dead quiet. Like right now, it just went to yellow and then green.
Yeah, because we said that. Yeah.
And Cynthia, everybody's been watching this tonight, and there hasn't been any activity on the meter until I started talking about this. It's strange.
Yeah, I mean, it's been dead quiet, Cynthia. Dead quiet.
Yeah.
And then we start talking about the girl in the room, and it starts, like, going on.
Yeah. Hey, Jason NG, what's going on?
Everybody in the room is a witness.
Yeah, everybody's been watching it. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Hey, Aniki, that's actually been happening to my friend Cynthia. Her son kept seeing the spirit of somebody in their house as well. That is pretty scary, though. And it does not like your son Jackson. That's not good. But yeah, it's making me worried that every time I say that it makes me worried, it spikes on the meter. Like it's acknowledging that it's trying to make me uneasy.
Well, you need to start, when that happens, you should, do you have your white sage?
Yeah, I have sage here.
Yeah, you should do the house and, sit next to it while it goes off. I don't know if you've got smoke detectors in the house that'll go off.
I also want to get some, white sage oil and have it in a spray and actually spray it around the house. Because my mom has asthma. Sometimes the smoke is not good.
Oh, okay. I keep forgetting to tell you. I messengered you, and I want to message you again because I want to send you some stuff. I'm, a little bit at a time, I'm gradually getting some stuff for you, like crystals and other stuff, so that you can have that because you're not having very good luck with getting crystals.
Yeah, I know. I paid $60 for crystals, and they never came.
And did you talk to the chick? What'd she say?
She said that they were on her way and that she had a tracking number. I tried contacting UPS. They don't want to get a hold of me for any reason. It's strange. It's almost like this house does not want spiritual protection crystals in it.
Wow. Okay, that's freaky.
Yeah. So, I had black tourmaline. I had a bunch of other, high-powered amethyst crystals coming. This was not cheap stuff, and I got it, half off for what it normally used to cost. And
you definitely need rose quartz. Rose quartz is very important.
This spirit crystal right here has protected me for a very long time. I've carried this with me since I lived in North Carolina. My shamrock.
Clover, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I have. I like the ones that are big. They're called wands. Do you know what wands are?
Yeah.
They're kind of what they do is they shape them into points.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love the big ones, the quartz.
And just to let you know, this is a battery-operated candle, but it does not sense off my EMF reader at all. See, I have it right on it.
Okay, that's cool.
So, debunk that.
She didn't do a prayer. Cynthia says she didn't do a prayer when you left because of the drama.
I didn't do a prayer when I left. I did a prayer before I got to the Omen house with everybody, when I went with Murad. But I did not. I did it during downstairs at the Earth room, but I forgot to do it afterwards. You're very true. I totally forgot about that.
Oh, bummer-rama, man. Well, what do you have to close it?
Close what?
How do you close it? I mean, it's open, isn't it? So you have to close it?
What, the portal in my house?
Do you, Cynthia, and Joe have to get together and say a prayer to close it? Or
oh, yeah. Yeah, because none of us prayed together.
Yeah, that's what I mean, Cynthia. Does he get together?
Yeah, her boyfriend won't pray without me.
Yeah, understood.
Yeah, hey, Cynthia, are you down for me to come over this weekend? I might take the train down to Guadalupe and you guys could pick me up on Saturday and we can meet up if you guys have availability. Because it only cost me $13. I found a new way to get down there. Which really helps because I used to have to pay almost $80 for an Uber to get to their house.
Hey to the Marine's wife.
Hey, Marine's wife. And have a good night, Aniki. Much love and light.
I just want to say to the Marine's wife, thank you for serving because the wives and the children and the families all serve along with their husbands.
Oh, yeah.
So I wanted to say thank you. And tell your husband from a Blue Star mom, thank you.
Yeah, my mom's a Blue Star. I'm a Marine brat myself. My dad served for 30 years, so tell your husband thank you for his service.
Most definitely. Pretty patriotic here, man.
Oh, yeah. Got the red, white, and blue.
I know you are, John, because you've had friends that serve.
I have my buddy Chris, who I've been trying to get him to get into YouTube to like cope with his depression from Afghanistan. He got shot in the kneecap in Afghanistan, and he's a really good friend of mine. And I've been trying to get him to push him into doing his music on YouTube, but he refuses to want to do anything. And he's kind of just given up hope with his depression. And the VA just gives him Percocet and all those horrible, horrible pain pills. And he'll never get off of them.
Does he have a group he goes to see?
Oh, you're going to ask me if I wanted to go fishing tomorrow? Ooh, that sounds like fun. I haven't been fishing in so freaking long. I would be honored to go fishing.
That'll be a good decompression. That'll be a good
Oh,
decompression.
maybe I could do a fishing vlog. No, then I'd be just be putting out way too many weird kinds of content. I will talk to Joe and see what he has for sure. Maybe I could do a video though. If we go fishing, we'd probably go shoot at the lake. Funny
that'll
thing.
help you get, the negative energy out.
Oh yeah.
Energizing you and Joe can pray.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'll talk to Joe, see what the plans are for sure. Funny that you say that now. I've been having a bad migraine for the last 2 days since we got back from the Omen house. Huh. And it started probably in that room where you know who was in. Ha! See, I got you. You didn't blink. Because I didn't say your name. Yeah, just an idea. Sage yourself when leaving haunted locations. I find going in 3 times in a circle from your feet to your head helps with any spirits that want to follow you. Yeah. See, I need to take some kind of like spray sage. It'd be cool. I wish I could create this. It'd be like a white sage oil and a holy water mixed into one spray. Huh. That stuff would clear demons.
Oh, yes, it would.
That, or like a holy oil, sage oil mixture, so you would have like both senses of the spiritual spiritual cleansings. Hey,
that's the idea, dude.
Yeah, it could be something that works. Sea salt does help. I did put I have sea salt around my whole perimeter of my house. I actually have all the perimeter of my inside of my house sprayed with holy water.
Well, that's funny. I do the same thing. All my doorways, I have sea salt.
Yeah. Because, it's weird? The other day when I came back from the Omen house, and I shit you not, my cross fell off. And this thing is not easy to come off of here. This thing is like a bicycle chain. And it's connected by this like thick bracket. And you literally have to pull it apart physically to make the cross come out. And it just fell right out. And it landed, I woke up. Because I sleep with this on. And this thing was on the other side of my bed.
I'm like, what's the foxtrot? Over?
Yeah.
What the hell?
It was weird. I bought this because of the last demonic possession issues that I had in my house. I had a fan made me one that had a Jesus on it, and it was like the Jesus on the cross. And it was made out of like this thinner chain material. Every time I'd walk through my front door when that whole ordeal was going off, my chain would disintegrate and it would fall apart. I had to buy 4 brackets until I finally got this one.
Wow.
Yeah.
I can't believe it fell off.
Oh, yeah.
It's never, ever, you've always worn it.
Oh, yeah. I always wear it every single day. And I also have a blessed, God, get it out of my mouth, Jesus. I have a blessed bracelet, and if anybody can see this, it's got a cross on.
To the thing.
It's got a cross.
They brought it to the Omen house.
Yeah. And actually, I thought I lost this at the Omen house, and I freaked out for about a total 24 hours. Because on the back it says, "My dear grandson, may God bless you and protect you and give you strength." And my grandma got this for me for my paranormal investigations because she was worried about me spiritually. And she got it from a Catholic priest. Even though I'm not Catholic, she got it from a Catholic priest.
They're all saying, spit it out, John.
But yeah, see, it's magnetic and it just clamps on like this. Yeah, it's been a really gnarly few days since we've come back. About 4 days since we come back. Plus all that shit that went on that night at that house. Like, it was just insanity.
Well, do you think it's decompression? Do you think you're just like everything?
Well, the thing with that house, that thing at that house, the thing about that. Oh, my meter just went off to yellow. The weird. Wow! Holy shit!
Wow.
What? What is going on? Why is it not stopping?
Something's around you, I think, or near you.
Yeah. Could you do that again? I hope it wasn't my mic doing
Am I stating the obvious, or what?
Yeah, no, it's not my mic because my mic's sitting right here, and it's not going off. And it hasn't been going off all night with my mic being right here. If I pull it farther away and closer to my mouth, that was strange.
Well, I want to tell Cynthia that I really enjoyed POTU.
Mm-hmm.
I just really wanted to say that to her because I'm a fan. I'm a fan of both stations. So
Joe and Cynthia are awesome people. Yeah.
I don't want to hog everything, you know.
John, buy a piano. Yeah, I am not doing that, okay? I'm not buying a children's piano. You know what was crazy? Is
oh my God, no!
I spent an hour debunking that piano, okay? Like, I brought a screwdriver with me. I pulled the batteries out, and I put the batteries back in, and then I played every option that kid's keyboard had, and I could not duplicate the sound that piano was making. And then I said, well, I give up. I'm not doing this correctly. And she started playing the keyboard.
Okay, that would totally freak me out.
Well, she played the keyboard for me 5 times.
Yeah, that's what you were saying. That still would freak me out. I don't care what time would freak me out. I would be out of that house so fast.
Well, the crazy thing is that I was trying to say is the house is actually labeled as a United States Geological Survey. It's an anomaly site for the USGS, and it's this whole
really?
section of Celio Drive leading up to the Manson house.
Well, yeah, it is on the side of a hill. It's on stilts.
Right, but it's an electromagnetic anomaly site.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So there's something that the USGS cannot explain at that place.
Yeah,
Plus, there was a Native American war near that land.
I was going to ask you that because what was the Native? Because they don't talk about the Native American thing there. They don't say anything about it.
Many mediums have seen a Native American on horseback. And they said it's buried underneath the house, but it's not technically a Indian burial ground because it was an isolated event and he got struck by something and just passed away there. Don't bring her here, Jonathan. Well, I might have to use some of the sage I got you, Cynthia, and you're going to have to hand it to me through the door, and I'll just sage myself. Because I thought I can't find my sage that I bought for this house. I have 2 big bundles of it, and my mom doesn't like the smell, so I'm wondering if she threw it away. Shit. She probably was. Well, my mom was flipping out for 2 weeks because there was scratching underneath the floorboards for like weeks and weeks and weeks. And it was getting to the point where it was like annoying me, to the point where I actually got my crawl suit and went under the house with a flashlight, and there was nothing there.
You got under the house?
Oh yeah, it's just sand under there.
Huh.
And all of a sudden,
so, like, okay, dig this, John, dig this. Okay, you can't get your crystals. Things are mixing. You can't find your sage at the house. Things are missing like that. You think it's trying to tell you something?
Something, yeah. I'm just not sure what. That something's trying to fool me and deceive me? Yes. And I'm very...
Or just something it's something that doesn't want you to bring in protection.
Mm-hmm. Because it wants to eat at me. It wants me to lower my weakness and drop my faith in God, which I'm not going to do. Ever.
Well, that just, you know what? I don't know why they do that, because it just reaffirms our faith in God, makes it more stronger.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But, yeah, like, it's so weird. Now I feel like all the moisture from, like, I feel like my whole mouth is dry now, and like my eye is hurting, where it was the eye that started having the issues. And you know, actually where some of these issues felt like they came from was when I was with that other guy at the Indian burial ground site area.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that too.
That place was, something was trying to attack me there the whole time, I felt.
Really? And you think
it was actively trying to lure me over the ledge.
Oh my God.
That's why I almost walked off the cliff twice.
Oh my God.
It was trying to lure me and deceive me into getting lost. And then it was surrounding us from all sides, trying to confuse us.
Were you feeling the ghost, the cobwebs then?
No, I wasn't then. But it was just after, I guess, actually, I've sensed it before then, but I didn't sense it at that place. I've been doing this for 6 years. I've been having weird stuff go on to me since I started doing this. I don't know if this is something I brought here with me from North Carolina, or...
Isn't that like a hazard of your job?
Yeah. Pretty much. Plus, sorry for my language, but all the fucked up places that I went into as a mechanic that were like houses that had really bad energies in them from the Civil War when I lived in the South. It was,
oh, wow.
Like, I went into, like, plantation houses where slaves were, like, sadistically murdered in, and I could sense the energy, and it was hateful. And the slave energy, they did not like white people being in their home again. They tried desperately to make that their home.
Wow.
And, like... And that, like, makes me worried, like, if this stuff happens, what happens if we actually take on a demonic call? And this is something I have to ask myself. I'm like, how strong is my faith? And the more I get into this, the deeper my faith gets.
I wanted to ask you and Sippy and Joe from POTU, do you guys ever get calls to go investigate something?
Oh, yeah, we got the murder house was our first call. private call to go over because they sensed something was wrong with their house after they found a body underneath their house.
Oh, Lord.
And then we found out there was a lot of other murders that happened and human trafficking that occurred.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. I was just wondering if you guys got called like that, because I know once you start ghost hunting or whatever you call it.
Oh shit, Marine's wife, you're in Laguna Hills? That's not too far from where I grew up. Well, I was born in Texas, but I lived in Irvine, Tustin Ranch area growing up. But yeah, I'm going to definitely have to check in with getting some more protection, because I definitely feel like I brought something back with me from the Omen house. I've had a weird feeling, and I feel like the other spirits in my house don't like it. Because I haven't heard
You're
her.
the only one that knows how you feel, and if you feel that way, you know your body. You know by now that something's wrong.
Because Janet has not made herself prevalent to me in a days.
Yeah, you have the experience. I mean, you've been hunting for a long time, so you know that if something's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how you fix it, but I know that I keep a lot of sage, and I keep holy water.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I try and keep my home clean, and I'm like I said, I'm not brave like you and Cynthia and Joe are. I'm not.
Oh no, I'm just crazy. There's a difference between brave and crazy. Yeah, see, Cynthia will actually flat out deny if there is known negative energy and evil spirit, she will not go.
Well, right on Cynthia, because I agree with her.
Oh,
and
cool.
Not that you want to go someplace where it's crazy like that, John.
We actually got another call that this lady collected antiques, and the paranormal events that were happening in her house were so bad and demonic that we refused to go to. Because they had they had 4 other teams come out, and every one of them told them to get a priest.
Wow, well, right on for you for doing that.
I didn't feel comfortable, because she literally had thousands of antiques at her house, and finding the one that was the conduit for where that demon or evil spirit came from would have been a needle in a needle stack.
Have you or your friends from PTU, have you guys ever done what your initials say on your channel? Help somebody enter the light?
Helping spirits find light. That was the basis of my channel, to help cross over the spirits in my home. But yes, Joe and I actually did cross over a few spirits. We did one at the cemetery right by my house. We asked and said a prayer for this spirit that was lost, and I think it was because his wife hadn't actually died yet. And we asked him to go towards the light, and we wanted to let him know that his wife still left him. And then once we said that, the meter went to dead. There was no more action. It was going off like crazy.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, no, I've crossed over a few spirits. Oh yeah, and Cynthia.
That's why I watch your channel.
Yeah, so at the murder house, Cynthia was affected, and it felt like something was squeezing her heart. This is the same thing, by the way, that followed me home. And
oh, that evil thing! Oh my gosh!
And it took her breath away, and then she got scratched across her neck, just like I did for 2 weeks straight, where I was waking up with giant scratches across my neck, my wrists, my hand was bleeding, my pillow was covered in blood. Like, yeah, it was no joke. That house was nasty. And that wasn't...
Are they coming in threes? The scratches, did they come in the threes like you see on TV?
Well, the scratches were 2 claw marks. It looked like 2 claws into my hand.
Oh, wow.
And then I'm not at liberty to show you guys the pictures, obviously, of the stuff that I captured in my home at that time. But I showed it to a medium friend of mine, and she almost threw up.
Well, didn't you say that you caught one picture and the priest told you never to show it?
Yeah, so she asked me to send it. I called the priest up who helped me with the investigation and to check out what was going on. And I told him my medium friend wants to see that photo. Remember that photo that I copied that you told me not to send? She wants to see it because she has dealt with demonic presences before, and she wanted to know what it was without actually. She wanted to know what it was without having. She just wanted to have the picture, and then she could get a reading off of it. She told me that she deleted it immediately because it almost made her throw up. That's how evil that thing was.
Oh my gosh.
And yeah,
oh my gosh. Well, I don't watch things like that anyway. Like I would, I still, even if you said you would show it, I wouldn't look at it. Like even as a young kid, see, I was raised in the church, so I never did that thing.
Hey, it's God the Good One is in the house. How you doing, God?
Oh, right on.
I love his channel. He's hilarious.
God the Good One. I love that. Well, I'm going to let you go, John, because I'm loving your channel.
Oh, no, it's, I'm about to sign off anyway. It's really late for me, and I feel way more drained since I came home. Like, I didn't feel as drained at work. I felt up and Annie, and as soon as I walked through the door, I feel drained. It feels like something is draining my energy the second I walk in here.
Into the room?
Into this house in general.
Into the house.
This room has a very strong energy to it. This room in particular.
Yeah, didn't you say she kind of passed in that doorway there?
Yeah. Right here.
Huh.
And she kind of decomposed there for about 8 days straight.
Yeah. I live in a seniors community, and I had my girlfriend. I invited her to dinner, and she never showed, so we didn't think anything. And 13 days later, they found her.
Oh, shit.
So I know. So I totally get what you're saying about that, and it's terrible.
And I just feel like she wasn't that old. She was like 60-something years old, and she just that cord, this thing right here, literally has not stopped moving.
I know, huh? I mean, somebody commented on it because you were sitting real still and listening, and somebody commented on it that the thing was swinging back and forth. Remember?
It's almost acting like a pendulum.
Yes, exactly.
This house creeps me out. I'm like, I want to find a place that's not haunted. That would be nice. But I feel that every place that I move into is haunted because it's probably actually just attached to me.
Well, there's got to be a way for it to be unattached.
I tried. I probably should just ask the priest or the pastor at my church to rebaptize me. Maybe that's what I need.
That would be good. And reaffirm your faith to the church too.
Yeah. Well, I need to find a steady church here, and I felt like I've been out of my faith since I moved back to California.
Except you said your mom's gonna kick you out, bro.
Probably. Yeah, seriously.
Okay, honey. Well, I'll talk to you later.
That spirit is definitely not welcomed into my house. And I think it got the clue because it's been dead quiet again.
Yeah, and we haven't been using the name,
Yeah.
So I think, like I said, I'm going to reaffirm it. When you use bad spirit's name, you just give it confirmation. You give it like, you know, so I don't know about you, but I would never use it because it just affirms who they are and they like it. So, you know.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, good night to you. I've had a very pleasant evening with you. I love you. I love I love your other channel. Okay, I'm having a hard time talking now. You know, to you, I love them. I love your ghost hunting there, and I love your channel here. You guys are just totally cool.
Awesome.
And I have an excellent time watching your channels, folks. So have a really sweet evening, and God bless everybody in the chat, and thanks for being so cool.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, and it's always a pleasure to speak to you.
Oh, you too, John. You too.
All right.
Okay, talk to you later, dude.
All right. Take care. Much love and light.
You too.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, guys. That was Cynthia Downs. She's so awesome. She's been a long time supporter. She was probably one of my original 100, if not one of my original 50 subscribers on my channel. She is super awesome. I am going to do the St. Michael's prayer one more time before I sign out here. And this time I'm going to read it as it is mentioned in, I guess I'm going to read the old way it's written. I did the new way last time. I'm going to read how it is in the Bible. O glorious Prince St. Michael, chief and commander of the heavenly hosts, guardians and souls, vanquisher of rebel spirits, servant in the house of the divine King, and our admiral conductor, who will shine with excellence and superhuman virtue, deliver us from all evil, who turn to you with confidence and enable us by your gracious protection to serve God and more faithfully every day. Amen. So guys, remember to keep it spooky. Much love and light. I hope everybody has a good one, and take care, everybody. See ya.